The Dada Saheb Phalke Award presented to Shashi Kapoor at a star-studded ceremony at Mumbai's Prithvi Theatre.
A most caring and compassionate human, a wonderful colleague, and a caring and a very generous friend.
The GST bill battle shifts to the Rajya Sabha. Will the Congress play spoiler demanding Nitin Gadkari resign? Is a brand new Modi-Mamata equation emerging even as the Prime Minister wraps up his two-day Bengal visit? The Delhi government asked officials to report defamation on any news item against Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal and his ministers. A teenager killed in a street fight in Hyderabad. The family was told it was a road accident. Hello and welcome. You're watching NDTV 24/7. I'm Amitabh Ravi. It's never really been a love-hate relationship between the BJP and the Congress. Perhaps the latest way to describe the Congress vis-a-vis the government in Parliament from Monday is as a spoiler.
If the NDA government can pass the goods and services tax or the GST bill in the current session of Parliament, it could well be its biggest economic achievement so far. But Congress could play the spoiler. The party asserts it supports the GST in principle. But first, the government must come clean on the CAG report that indicts Nitin Gadkari's Purti group of companies.
गडकरी को जानना चाहिए और संसद चलानी चाहिए. गडकरी के इस्तीफा ना देने तक संसद का चलना मुश्किल.
From Trinamool to JDU to former Congress ally NCP all support the GST bill, as they believe state governments would earn higher revenues. But without Congress's support, the government won't reach the required two-third majority to pass the bill. And that's why the government's strategy is to isolate the Congress and divide the opposition.
एंटायरली डिफरेंट इशू है. कांग्रेस का स्टैंड पॉइंट साफ है और गडकरी का इश्यू एक अलग इश्यू है. गडकरी का इश्यू में CAG रिपोर्ट इतनी क्लियर इंडिकेशन है उनमें, इसलिए वी विल राइज दिस इश्यू.
कहीं से जो है वो खोज खाज करके CAG रिपोर्ट लाए हैं जिसमें कुछ नहीं है कि कांग्रेस पार्टी अपने आप में बहुत कंफ्यूज है और उसको ऑल इंडिया कांग्रेस पार्टी की जगह ऑल इंडिया कंफ्यूज पार्टी का नाम रख लेना चाहिए. हम उनको मोबिलाइज करने के लिए तो कोई निर्णय करने वाले नहीं है.
On the GST bill, the Congress party will decide its final strategy on Monday, whether it wants to insist on sending the GST bill to a parliamentary scrutiny committee or it wants to walk out as it did in the Lok Sabha last week. But one bit is clear, at this stage the Congress wants to keep the opposition unity intact, and that's why it's focusing on the Gadkari issue. Parliament now has only 3 working days to pass the GST, described as India's biggest tax reform, or else it could meet the same fate as the more controversial land acquisition bill. Sandeep Phukan, NDTV.
A circular on defamation issued by the Delhi government has Arvind Kejriwal in the news again. The opposition is hitting out at the Chief Minister with criticism ranging from being a hypocrite to being undemocratic.
First came the Supari journalist jibe, and now Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has launched another salvo at the media. This time issuing a diktat to sue media for defamatory news reports.
In this latest circular sent to all departments, the Delhi government has decided to file defamation cases against media organizations who print or broadcast any news that is seen to be damaging the image of either the Chief Minister or his council. This means that any officer in the Delhi government who feels that a particular news item is defamatory towards his department, he's free to file a complaint. The irony is that Arvind Kejriwal himself is fighting against these defamatory laws in the Supreme Court. And this latest tirade against the media has only worked up the opposition.
This circular indicates that Mr. Kejriwal's administration is a bundle of contradictions. He's trying to spread confusion. At one end, he himself appeals against a defamation case against himself and goes to the Supreme Court and says Section 499-500 should be decriminalized. On the other hand, his own government is saying take criminal action against everyone who criticizes the government. It only confirms that Mr. Kejriwal has this dictatorial attitude that he will not like anyone to speak against him.
While the BJP called him a hypocrite, Congress stated the move to be anti-democratic.
केजरीवाल को जो है मीडिया के लोगों से डर है कि वो कोई प्रश्न पूछ ले तो उनके पास में उत्तर नहीं है। हमारे लोकतंत्र के ऊपर एक हमला है, न केवल मीडिया के ऊपर बल्कि साधारण लोगों के ऊपर, आम लोगों के ऊपर, उनके बोलने की स्वतंत्रता के ऊपर हमला है और यह लोकतंत्र के किसी भी तरीके से लोकतंत्र की किसी कसौटी पे खरा नहीं उतरता है।
However, this didn't come as a surprise to many, as Kejriwal's stand against media was seen earlier this week when the CM, while defending his Law Minister Jatendra Singh Tomar, accused of faking his law degree, had called for a public trial of the media.
मीडिया के एक बहुत बड़े हिस्से ने आम आदमी पार्टी को खत्म करने के लिए सुपारी ले रखी है। मेरा अपना ये मानना है, इन टीवी चैनल वालों ने आम आदमी पार्टी को चुनाव के पहले बर्बाद करने में कोई कसर नहीं छोड़ी, अभी हमें बर्बाद करने में कोई कसर नहीं छोड़ रहे।
For now, the love-hate relationship of the Delhi CM with the media continues. In New Delhi, Sonal Mehrotra, NDTV.
And this is what the Delhi Chief Minister had to say at a Google Hangout.
आज मीडिया में जो कुछ चल रहा है, उससे मीडिया के अंदर भी कई अच्छे लोग दुखी हैं। अगर मीडिया के अंदर काम करने वाले कुछ बड़े लोग साथ मिलके अपना नया टीवी चैनल या अखबार शुरू करें, तो मैं ये कह सकता हूं कि दिल्ली सरकार उनकी पूरी मदद करने के लिए तैयार है। हम चाहते हैं कि एक ईमानदार मीडिया, एक निष्पक्ष मीडिया जो खबरें दिखाए, झूठा झूठा ये ना दिखाए कुमार विश्वास का इसके साथ ये हो गया, उसके साथ।
Is there a new chemistry between Narendra Modi and Mamata Banerjee? After her official meeting with the Prime Minister at Raj Bhavan in West Bengal and rumours of an unofficial one much earlier in the day, the acidity between the two seems to have been given way to a new chemical compound.
They smiled and chatted as the inauguration of the country's biggest blast furnace for steel production began in Burnpur. But little steel in what Mamata said when she rose first to speak. Not taunt in her voice as when they had shared her days in Kolkata yesterday. She did mention Batwara or divisiveness, but her focus, pyar and muhabbat, and the need for the centre and the state to work together.
आने वाला दिन भविष्य आपको ही है, इसके लिए रोशनी चाँद से होता है, सितारों से नहीं, प्यार मोहब्बत काम से होता है, बदनामी से नहीं.
Mr. Modi rose to the occasion. His mantra, Team India, and goodbye to past acrimony. Scams were mentioned, but none that had anything to do with Mamata.
टीम इंडिया के बिना हिंदुस्तान प्रगति नहीं कर सकता है. प्रधानमंत्री और मुख्यमंत्री ये मिलकर के एक टीम है. ये टीम हिंदुस्तान को आगे बढ़ाएगी. दल कोई भी हो, लेकिन दल से बड़ा देश होता है. 2014 के ये दिवस चुनाव के दिवस थे. चारों तरफ राजनीतिक दल एक दूसरे पर हमला कर रहे थे. हम भी बंगाल में आए थे, हम भी हमला कर रहे थे. 2014 के फरवरी, मार्च, अप्रैल अखबार देख लीजिए, एक ही बात आती थी, घोटाले ही घोटालों की खबरें हम पूरी देर सुनते आते थे. भाइयों बहनों, आज एक साल हो गया दिल्ली में नई सरकार को. अखबार में खबर आती है तो क्या आती है? कोयले के घोटाले की खबर नहीं आती है. खबर आती है तो कोयले की नीलामी की खबर आती है.
On the sidelines, a rare sight. Senior Trinamool and BJP office bearers sitting next to each other, listening intently to their leaders. Narendra Modi spends a weekend in Bengal with Mamata Banerjee playing hostess. Things are a little frosty on Saturday, but on Sunday, in the heat of Burnpur, ties turn distinctly warm. Instead of antagonism and acrimony, there is togetherness. There is talk of Team India and letting the past be past. What does this mean? For the moment, perhaps speculation, But you can see Narendra Modi behind me on that picture over there. Mamta is not there in the photo frame, but those two are certainly, today at least, on the same page. At Burnpur with Biswajit Das, Monideepa Banerjee, NDTV.
By Showman, Star or simply Shashiji, Shashi Kapoor was presented the country's most prestigious honour in the film industry and at a no more appropriate place than Prithvi Theatre.
Caring and compassionate human, a wonderful colleague.
The overwhelming response one got from people made one feel that, my gosh, this is really a people's award.
To be honored in Prithvi Theatre with his entire family, all the actresses he's worked with, all his co-stars, his directors, I think it was a really special day today.
He's an incredible contributor to cinema in India on various levels, not just commercial cinema, but also alternate cinema.
For me personally, he was just one of the nicest co-stars to ever work with. He was always cheerful, always happy.
He is the only director I have worked with who's directed The Stick. I hope you remember that. Absolutely.